Now, if you'd like to create a new program from scratch, you have a couple of options. One is that you could remove the source code files from an existing project, such as the test project that you see here, or you can create an entirely new project, then add .java source code files to it using the tools in the file menu. So let's say we want to create a completely new project. So I'll right click here in the Package Explorer and select New Java Project. And we'll call this one Welcome, just to mimic the first application I demonstrated to you. You can leave the settings on this page as is and simply click Finish to create a new shell project to work in. And again, you'll have an empty source folder at that point. Now, you can either go to the File menu and select New Class to add a new item into this project, or you can go ahead and right-click directly on the source folder itself and select New Class to create a new Java class. Every Java program consists of at least one class definition. Typically, each and every class you create will be placed into its own .java source code file. So if you have to create a multi-source file program, you'll repeat this step for each individual .java file that you intend to add to the project, each class you intend to add. So let me go ahead and click Class here. And this dialog, as you learn more about Java, will allow you to specify a decent amount of information about the class you're creating. For today, we just want to show you how to create a basic class. We'll call this class Welcome, just for demonstration purposes. And you can leave this piece of the dialog alone. You can leave everything up top alone as well. And for this one, you're going to want to check off the main method, which is the starting point for every Java application. At least one class in a Java application has to have a main method, and that would be the starting point for your program. So we'll go ahead and click Finish at this point, and it will automatically create the shell of the Welcome class definition. The default curly brace placement in Eclipse is different from what I like to use personally, so I'll just go ahead and move these curly braces to the next line in each case. And at this point, you can start entering code into your program where this comment is here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that comment, and we'll just add one line of code for the moment that is going to display for you a line of text when we run the program, and it'll show up down here in the console window. Now you'll notice I haven't completed the statement that I'm writing, so I'm already getting an error message, which is a demonstration of the fact that Eclipse is constantly compiling your code in the background to help you, as you write the code, watch out for compilation errors. So as I type system and dot, you'll notice this window pops up. The IDE will help you write your code by displaying this window with options that are allowed to appear to the right of that dot separator. So I want to do some output, so I'm going to select out in this case, and then I'm going to put another dot. For some reason that error message pops up once in a while, but in reality it is not having a problem locating the information for this feature here. But in any case, I want to go ahead and start to print something, and you'll notice as I type print that it narrows down the list to everything that starts with print. And the particular version of print that I'll be using in this case is actually println with a string argument. And it will figure that out for you as you're typing as well. So I'm going to type system.out.println, welcome to Java, ! And I'll finish that statement off with a semicolon. And now we have a simple Java application that will display a line of text. And when I run that here, it'll first ask me to save the file, which I will do. And you can see that it was able to display the results down here in the console window. Now, if at any time, like I said, if you need more space to work with for a given window, you can minimize other windows inside of the development tool. Each of the windows has this minimize button as well as a maximize button, and again, you can double click any tab to make it occupy the entire window area within the IDE. So one of the things I commonly do, especially when I'm recording videos and I want to be able to show more source code on the screen at a given time, is I'll minimize this bottom area so all of the tabs go away at that point, and they're easily accessible to you over here on the right side. Similarly with the Package Explorer, if I want to minimize that, it minimizes down to the left side here, and at any point I can restore either of these by clicking the Restore button on these mini toolbars. So at this point, you're ready to go ahead and use the Eclipse IDE with our Java How to Program, Java SE8 for Programmers, or Java Fundamentals Live Lessons videos.